Sounding on the place to be is me, myself, the ultimate DJ Double K, back with another special archive edition spotlight show. And yeah, what you looking at right here is like my classic mixtapes from back in the days, in the 80s and the 90s, and even the early 2000s, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I mean, these are the tapes that I was, putting in work in, in the 80s and the 90s. And shout outs to Tape Kings out there in Brooklyn that was selling my tapes. They was the first to sell the ultimate DJ Double K mixtapes and make them go worldwide. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to Brooklyn. Word up. Yeah, so it's a little glimpse of the body of work as far as the mixtape game is concerned, because everybody know how the mixtape game was in the 90s, and it was like all the mixtapes that you heard by the DJs was all the same music, all the same cuts, all the same everything. So, when I came on the scene with the classic underground and nobody was playing, it kind of like gave me my own lane, in New York City and all over the world, because nobody was playing the underground. It was being straight neglected, you know what I'm saying? So I had to come in there and fill that void. But so that's what gave me that edge as far as the mixtape game was concerned. And these tapes right here, tell you right now, these tapes made me a lot of money in the 90s. I'm trying to tell you. I mean, the 90s, was synonymous with, selling drugs and crack and all that. Well, this was like, I was making just as much money as the average drug dealer just off of the tapes. You know what I'm saying? That's facts right there. I mean, you talking at the time when mixtapes was going from anywhere from like $20 to $100 for one tape, depending on who you was and your name, whatever. But, being as though I had my own lane, I was able to make, sell it for any price, basically. And then when the stores got, hep to the mixtape game, they wanted to buy you out and buy your master. So it was, a lot of DJs was getting $500, maybe $1,000 for a master. A master tape was just one tape, and the store would just dub off the copies for you to buy. But I was, I was doing both. I was selling them, to the stores, and I was selling them on my own. So you could do the math with the, the money or whatever situation at that time. But like I said, these tapes made me a lot of money, and they still sell to this day, thanks to the internet. Shout out to all my peoples overseas. Even people hit me up saying, yo, you that Double K from the mixtape, the Tape King days. I'm like, yeah. They like, yo, I still got your mixtape. I still be banging it out. And they would show it to me in the the email on Facebook, take a picture of it, and I'd be like, word, I don't even remember making that tape. But it would be one of these tapes. So yeah, that's what it is, man. Just showing you that body of work, putting in that work through the years, something a lot of DJs don't know nothing about. See, it's bigger than just DJing in your bar and your lounge and all of that. You had to put in work back in them days. So now that we're in the digital, where for me ain't nothing changed, So all of this stuff is, I present the mixtape game through my radio show, Stores Room Radio, on the internet now. So it's like I'm reintroducing the mixtapes all over again to a whole new audience worldwide. Word up. So that's what it's all about. That's what it's about, you know what I'm saying? And, these are a few leftover, I was selling, even the mixed CDs when the CDs came out and changed the game. A few leftover CDs from back in the days when I was selling my mixed CDs in like, early 2000s, maybe all the way up to 2002 or something, or maybe 3. And that was it for me, because the mixtape game was turned into straight garbage at that time. So, yeah, that's what it was, man. Mixed CDs left over, had all the formats. Word up. So, yeah, just wanted to give you a little history on the ultimate DJ Double K mixtape game, because, I mean, shout outs to everybody used to cop the tapes back in the days, too. Because, like I said, it was definitely something exclusive that you could bang out to the day, because the music was timeless, that I was playing. It wasn't the regular old stuff you heard on the radio and, the videos and BET or whatever. That stuff come and go. But the stuff I had or was playing is like music that's around, like James Brown records or Marvin Gaye songs. That's what the hip hop I was playing is still legendary to this day. So yeah, that's it. Another special archive edition spotlight show. special mixtape edition. I don't know what part we on, but the archives hitting the storage room up continues. Word up. It's the ultimate DJ Double K. Signing off. I'm out.